everybody? Welcome in, and Emperor Bubbles is here, and we are returning with the Total War World Cup. It's the knockout round, the round of 8. Epirus, commanded by Arash Royal, taking on Baktria, commanded by Ulda. Epirus fielding 4 Thessalian cavalry, the Hellenic Royal Cavalry General, 3 archers, 3 Tarentine, 3 of the Samurai warriors, 2 Italian swords, an Illyrian levy, and 3 Thoreos spears. He's going to have his hands full. He's got Baktria. He's got the Bactrian noble general, the 3 noble horses, Hellenic cataphract, a citizen cav, a light cav, 4 Scythian horse archers, 4 hillmen, and 4 thorax swords. The stage is set. These fighters went a long way to get to this point. Let's look at their route. Group C. First up is Epirus, Arash Royal. He finished runner-up, going 2-1, besting competition of Syracuse, commanded by Fight Me, and Cimmeria, commanded by Lord Robot. Hamilcar Barca finished number 1 in Group C. But the favorite here is Baktria Ulda. He is the Group D winner. He finished a perfect 3 wins and no losses. And he is here now for a shot at glory. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the bracket. This is a round of 8 game. 8 fighters remain. We've whittled down from 33, and now we're down to 8. The tension is building. The fighters do not want to make one wrong move. The battlefield is set. 9 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock, as it is Epirus making the first move forward. Guys, thank you for bearing with me. I needed a little bit of a break from Total War, but there's been some whispers in the wind. There's been some good omens. There's been some motivating factors, some people, some girthy people getting the Emperor back into the fray. And I do just want to take a moment to say thank you for those who reached out to me. You know who you are. Thank you so much for doing that. This is something I do like to commentate. I do like putting these battles on for you guys. And a special shout out to Hiker Beck for editing this video, as the Scythian horse archers pressuring the Tarentine cavalry. We've got a beautiful, shot cav build from the Thessalians, 4 of them with Epirus. Those guys are very mighty, very deadly. You could see some, some combination charges, charge in the melee, and then bring in the Thessalian cav right into this weak front line. You've got the hillman, you've got the thorax sword, but if you could put some pressure on it, if you can kill some units early, it's gonna be massive. As how can Baktria utilize the Hellenic cataphracts, and then also his Bactrian noble horse? Don't forget that Bactrian Royal Cav as well. As the Tarentine under pressure early. I like this from Baktria. Frustrate your opponent, make it difficult for them, but something to note here. The Thoreos spear of Epirus going to the front line. So just as I spoke of the Thessalian cav pairing with a charge against, the Bactrians, Epirus go a little bit more defensive, so he's got the 3 Thoreos spear to really hinder that, the Bactrian charge. Not going to be something that they want to do with those 3 Thoreos spear on the front line. So there is some damage. 10 Tarentine dead, 4 the Scythian horse archers dead. So looks like over there, just a few bodies on the ground, as now Epirus pushing in a spot in the semifinals on the line to be crowned a world champion. These fighters know what's at stake. They know the glory that's on the line. They want that championship gold. The bracket itself is looking spicy. We've got some great matches in the first round. This one kicking us off, Arash is Epirus taking on Ulda, who is Baktria. Epirus, the orange banner, Baktria, the blue banner. So happy you could join us today. As when this one hits, as it does in most land battles, it's gonna hit hard. The Tarentine under more pressure. Here comes Baktria, but here comes Epirus. Both going at the same time. Citizen Cav, the first one in. And massive hit. That Citizen Cav being sacrificed to the gods, and it's the Thessalians. Beautiful charge. Can the melee get in there? But look who's right there. It's the Bactrian noble horse. As that Citizen Cav annihilated, as the battle lines have connected up and down the field of battle. Square formation for the Throw Spear. I like that. Very preventative, as there's another Cav, Bactrian light horse, being taken on, being challenged. As that Tarantine Cav has just pushed back those Scythians. They are on skirmish mode, being sent off, and look at this. Absolutely crushing the Bactrian Hillman. It's the Royal Cav unit. The General trying to get in to give some respite, but that Bactrian Hillman, he is having a tough time as the archers. I like this. Big killing power of the archers firing upon, and that noble horse going to be stopped and thwarted by the Thessalian cavalry. Look at the balance of power. That was favored for Epirus early in the battle, as here come the cavalry unit of Baktria. Trying to get the job done. Good protection, archers well protected. I see a lot of Epirian wins. Not much melee. Look at that Tarantine. He went in, taking care of business. Looks like he killed at least one of the Scythian horse archers. The General is in, trying to get some damage. Ulda, no stranger to winning, no stranger to the big match. As he's here, he's finally putting the pressure on the archers. Love to see it, as the Hellenic Royal Cavalry not even going to give aid. He's going to give aid to the front melee line. Interesting. Giving up his archers. They could all rout. One has already routed. Could we see a triple rout? As I guess he's seen that Hellenic Cataphract. He's seen the Cataphract vulnerable. He's going to go for that unit instead. A Tarantine off in the distance could be very useful here, especially getting later in the battle. That Hillman got to be crushed. This Hillman as well. Getting some cannon fodder for the Samnite warriors. And the appearance they like, dealing the damage as here comes. And the General, not the charge he was looking for, only 17 kills on that General. He does get a second wind. Can that General survive? As look at this, the Thoreo Spear aiding and eliminating that Bactrian noble horse. 2 men only standing as the Hellenic Cataphracts. Trying to take a bite out of the Epirian melee. As I like this, remaining Scythian archers shooting the General of Epirus. That is massive. There's a rout for Epirus. The Bactrian General still standing, but there goes the General unit. Lots at stake here. Look at that. The Samnites, 110 men holding on, and the Tarantine not even in the battle. This is all Epirus. The great plan of the Thoreo Spear, a certain thorn in the side of Baktria, as Epirus can taste the semifinals. It's on their lips. The taste of victory on his lips. As he charges in to the thorax sword. Can the Scythians and the horse archers deal enough damage? You can tell what it means to Ulda, not giving up, not giving in. He wants to find a way back, and he's going to say it starts with these archers. Get the archers out of the battle. So there they go. Thorax sword, 74, routing a Samnite. Here comes the Thoreo Spear. This guy's body is floating back. That is demonic. The floating body, and now the Thessalians joining in the fun. There goes the thorax. Only 3 horse archers remaining. Epirus just needs to hunker down, say a prayer to the gods of protection maybe. Hold on. And this could be theirs, but can Baktria snipe the General? That could be something that changes the course of the battle. Maybe you get a mass rout. That general definitely still alive. 26 men, 1 archer. Still standing, so some decent protection. But you gotta imagine that the horse archer ammo is running thin. 1 minute on the clock. Who is gonna take this one? If I were betting, no, I know who I'd take.
Orders understood.
But I've seen crazier things happen. There's just so many numbers here. So many numbers for Epirus. This Baktria is circling. Probably wanted to get to that general, but still, he got 100 units of the Sam Knights.
Riders, advance!
We've got 99 here. You've got 2 full Sam Knights. As pressure being applied, second wind. For that Sam Knight warrior. That could be all she wrote as Epirus.
Advance at speed!
The Salians will be moving on to the semifinals of the Total War World Cup as it is finished. What a campaign by Baktria, but it is Epirus and Arash Royal who have a date in the semi-finals against either Asair and Masasli and Ragnar, who's commanding Arverni. What a battle that is gonna be. Let's take a look at the stats. The archers, they didn't do much, but those 15, 23, 16 kills, who knows? Maybe he's taking down those Baktria noble horse. We did see them target them, and they were devastating. As the Thessalian couple not doing too well, but this one, 172. The general, half health, 22 kills, but still dealing potential damage if needed. Clearly, that was not the case, as those noble horse disappointing. The citizen calf essentially thrown away, and that light horse not there. But look at that. Maybe if he kept that Scythian, that's another 100 kills. That could be 100 of those Sam Knights that were still sticking around in the end. And speaking of the Sam Knights, look at that, massive numbers, almost 100 plus on each of them. What a performance. Arash Royal is moving on. Congrats to him. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. It's great to be back. Glory be upon thee, and glory to the Empire.